Good evening, everyone. So, for those who are just joining in to check this out, or maybe you're watching the VOD, this is going to be a short one today. My author, the one whom I interface with to be able to stream to all you lovely people, his schedule this week has changed a little bit with his day job, so we're going to be doing a little bit of a short stream for Stellaris today. Probably no more than an hour, maybe a little bit more. He needs his post-stream R&R before he can actually probably get to sleep. Might change back to what we were doing last week, but we'll have to see. Some aspects of his day job are currently in flux. It's not necessarily anything he can't handle, but it would affect our ability to stream here like this. Or at least for what we were doing before. So, but hopefully we'll all work out just fine. Hope you're enjoying the beats here. I decided to pick out the Lofi Girl to keep things chill because it is still summer, even with school starting for a lot of you American students. And if you're in South Korea, I believe school has already started for you. Second half of your year in your case. In either case, whether you be from America, Korea, or some other part of your beautiful yet flawed world, welcome. My name is Reiglyn. I'm an elf who's lived too damn long, to put it mildly. So, but apart from studying the idiosyncrasies and intricacies of magic and the arcane, I enjoy sharing and occasionally telling stories. And what we're doing to Stellaris today is sharing the story, or rather, building the story, of a interstellar empire, or country, however you want to phrase it. I understand empire in your world has some negative connotations. So, without further ado, let us continue in with the Tor'ellian Star Realm and see how they're going to be doing here now that they're in the twilight years of their initial expansion push and are now coming up against the borders of other nations. And here we are. So let's go ahead and pause that, get our space music going here. And let's see, where did we leave off? Need to get more jobs on the planet here. Doing okay on basic resources. We could do a bit more in science and some other things, I think. So let's go ahead and just check things here. Oh, gene clinics. Let's see. Did we go for... Yeah, we went for psychic. I think we'll hold off on the gene clinic on the capital world because that just has pretty good growth all around. Let's go ahead and throw down a research center. Let's go through our other worlds here. Let's see. What could you be producing? You want to produce minerals. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, you can do gas extraction wells. That'll be nice too. Oh, right. We haven't gotten the special mineral building yet. Okay. Well, this thing doesn't cost anything to do. And how many are we allowed per our planet? Just one. Okay, we'll go ahead and build that. Let's see. This planet. You are pretty good at... Okay, we already started on the energy. Let's see. We're only doing 2 gas at the moment, so we don't really want to upgrade you just yet. So we're just going to go ahead and start putting energy districts on you. Once we get mega gigastructures, this will not be much of a concern, but let's work with what we got so far. Oddly enough, you are kind of a research planet, so we're going to start pushing you in that direction with a focus on civilian industries to help you handle that. So go ahead and throw down some research. That'll do for now. Yeah, and that'll put us right up to the housing limit when we need to start doing more of that. Not a problem. This colony. Good old Mallet. trade value. No, I never much enjoyed handling trade, but it appears to really be the only thing this planet's good at. See, was this planet one of the... No, that was a different game I was playing with somebody else. I think for now we're just going to go ahead and start clearing blockers on you to help get things moving. And Maleka, you're another one of our recent colonies. You are also a energy planet, but also some society research. All right. Go ahead and do this, and then we're going to go ahead and put a gene clinic on you specifically. There we go. And I think that's what we're going to leave there for those buildings, and then we'll go ahead and queue up moving some of these extra blockers so we can get some things rolling here. So far, so good. All right, that's all of our planets. And we haven't really invested in defense, as our next door neighbors have not been terribly interested in fighting us, which is just as well. All right. Yeah, so we have actually finished our expansion efforts in terms of acquiring territory peacefully, we'll put it that way. All right, so what do we got? Not enough to do anything there. All right. We're not too worried about that. We'll eventually find everybody, or they'll find us. We don't really have to worry too much about being invaded because our sugar daddy's pretty much handling that on their end. Right, and this place had a weaponized attack moon. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. But thankfully, it's not really bothering us, so we can leave that alone. Let's see. I guess at this point, we are looking to terraform planets so we have further options for colonization. Let's see. Let's go ahead and just drop 10k on that. We drop 5k on that. And 0. Well, we kind of need that, so we're going to leave that alone. All right. Guess we're going to start looking at some of our planets here and see which ones are potentially good options. Oh, that's a tomb world. That's going to be a... Yeah, we can't do you yet. Let's see what... Another tomb world. Can't do that one. Oh, wait a second. Where am I... Okay, you're on it. Okay. Radiated desert world. I think we still need that. Yeah, we still need climate restoration, which we don't have. That'll be nice to do, though, for that one. Let's see. Continental world. Here we go. Size 18. Not the best, but... Energy credits. Okay, so that'd be another energy planet. That would help us out. What else we got? Size 13. We can ignore that for now. What do you use? That's the tomb world. Size 22 tropical world. Okay, that's pretty good. What do you do? Oh, just straight up happiness and research. You know what? Even though there's a habitability downside, I think we can make you work. Trimus. Okay. What else we got, though? Size 22 desert world as strange eggs. That's a lot of blockers, too. You might be worth terraforming just for that alone. Just to help get rid of that. Another tomb world, which we need climate restoration. Let's see. This tropical world, it's only size 18 though. Not too much going on with it. Oh, machine world. Yeah, we can't do much with that. That's, we harvest that for planetary mass. All right, so your size 4, and strange eggs there too. Gosh darn. All right, so we'll go ahead and terraform this one to start. What else we got? We have this size 10 alpine world. Size 12. Oh, here we go. Some good options. Immigration push, but easier to build on. Maybe. What else we got? Also, why are these two toxic gas planets? That's weird. Yeah, we'll terraform them anyway. Why not? See if there's something we can do with those planets later. That's the Irradiated Desert World. That's a Tomb World. That's a Tomb World. This one was a size 15 with mechanical pop assembly for some reason. Yeah, we're going to touch that one. Is there another one we were going to do around here? I thought there was a size... Right, that's another Tomb World. 3 planets with eggs on them. That's troubling. Desert World. Yeah, we wanted to do that one just because. Okay. Now that's a Tomb World, and that's a size 18 Tropical World. I mean, habitability and housing and building slots. Unironically, these two kind of cancel out each other. Expensive to build on, though. So... Ooh, gas extraction. You know what? There we go. That's something else I should be looking at here. No, you're a Tomb World. I can't do much with you yet. You're a Tomb World. That's right. Tropical World. Do you have anything? Are any of these blocking anything of note? No, just agriculture, mining, and generators. Okay, just districts. Okay. We won't bother with you. Oh, you have a crystal. Yeah. You're already an alpine world, so we're not really going to get much out of you. I'm worried about strange eggs, though. Do any of these... Ooh, this gives me more crystalline. Okay, so this one is worth doing because of these special resources. Sure, it's going to be a while before we get around to it. So... Oh, that reminds me. What were we working... biogenesis, that's right. So we can eventually get rid of these other things. Were there any other ones that had interesting... Oh, yep. You. Okay, so maybe these planets are a bit more useful than I thought, just not because of the size. Yep. You're already an alpine world. You'll just require some work. You don't look like you have anything that I can really make use of. Oh, wait. No, that's volatile. Okay. This one's not one that is on my radar yet. Desert World, Tomb World. And this one. What do you have? Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I think that'll do it for all the terraforming projects. So let's go ahead and just send somebody down here. Tharta. Sounds like a good name. All right. I think we've done all of our pre-game pausing and looking into stuff. Let's see. Did you have anything you needed to do? I don't think so. There's that down there, but there's nothing we're going to be able to do. All this is here. That's just going to have to wait. Yeah, not going to do that yet. Okay. Let's have you go about the world. And this one, we'll have you just auto-excavate. All right, I think that's good. Oh, right. Get you to build an observation post. All right. Here we go. And now we wait. Now that we're at this point in the game, let's just go ahead and speed it up a little bit. Just because it's going to be a while. There's a bug in this room. let's see. We want you. You're an admirable. You're certain commanding someone. Let's make you aggressive. Now, mutant fossils. Pause real quick. The long-lost post-apocalyptic society on Toropia 3 appears to worship sources of radiation as godly, tying evolution as a process to the existence of radioactive substances. From what we can glean of their pictographic language, radiation is referred to as the source from which the true state of all creatures could be revealed. Our archaeologists theorize that prolonged, willful exposure to such radiation sources for spiritual reasons may have led to the species' rampant mutations and eventual downfall. We're voting. Okay. Alright, just let those guys clean. Ooh, drought time. As we reach out for the presence, the minds of our telepaths are lifted with a chorus of voices. No more than soft whispers at first, the cacophony grows in intensity. 1,000 voices speaking in unison. The voices introduce themselves as the whisperers in the void. Individual members of the chorus make themselves known. The sorceress of secrets, the throne's shadow, the master of puppets. There are so many of them, all joined in the chorus by the whisperers. If they are so many of them, if they claim to be privy to all knowledge whispered in secrecy from one mortal to another, and one after another, share some of these secrets with us. If we only allow them into our consciousness, a trifling price, they assure us, we will barely notice their presence. There is an urgency to their tone. Reduce stability, research speed, and influence. Well, influence not so much, but the research speed. But for a 7% dip and the stability, no thank you. From mutant fossils. At last, our archaeologists on Toropia 3 have had their suspicions confirmed. Discovery of an irradiated, ruined complex that once stored vats of highly radioactive chemicals has confirmed the theory that a lost species of mutants subjected themselves willingly to excess radiation in a sort of coming-of-age ritual tied to their spiritual faith. In what must have been a painful ceremonial procedure, members of this long-lost society on Toropia 3 would expose themselves to near-lethal doses of chemical mutagens in the hopes of revealing their true selves. Skeletal remains found at the bottom of many of these vats suggest not all applicants survived the ordeal. We get Ancient Nanomissile Cloud Launcher. Oh, and add mutation vats to Toropia 3. Cool! This is a, yeah, that's a tomb world. Okay, neat. So that's going to be even nicer once we finally get around to terraforming it. Works for me. Ooh, research. Yeah, that's actually fine. Oh, hey, macroengineering station in 6 months. Let's go. After much deliberation, we have decided to introduce another variable to the experiment. Please accept this gift. Do with it as you will. Oh, neat. Foreign soil enrichment. I forget what that does. I believe it has some. Oh, habitability. Thanks. Alright, so. What do we got? Lost most of those ships. You have still a ways to go. Got a negative trait. That's unfortunate. Oh, hey, we can upgrade this. Let's do that. Oh, we can build... Do we have cruisers on this fleet? We do not. Let's go ahead and build a... How many can I have? 2? And a destroyer. Why not? On the precursor expedition, we have reached one of the locked doors. It looks like this is a rather large complex, part of the ruins above, perhaps. Our expedition team is splitting up into the groups of 2 to more efficiently explore the chambers of this complex. Who knows what we'll find, or what will find us. Neat. The awareness has increased to low awareness. Another one. The expedition team found a safe spot to set up camp. Additional equipment and personnel are being dropped off. Yada yada yada. Okay, nothing interesting yet. Yeah, there wasn't anything here. Let's see. Factions. I only have a little thing for this, guys. Or do we not? Oh, we're on aggressive observation. Really? Oh, it's a policy setting. All right. Well, we should probably go through this again. Can't do that yet. Yep. Yep. Cool. Cool. Yep. 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 Pre-sapiens. Tolerated, sure. Robotics, sure. They have citizen rights just in case. Mixed economy, proactive, allowed. Aggressive? Oh, okay. Well, we need some more subjects for the Empire. Now that we can't really expand, we'll go ahead and set this to... decrease border friction. Just so we don't end up getting into a war while I'm trying to do my own thing. Alright. What else? So we got that going on. We want to eventually uplift them, but we can't yet. Diplomacy could reveal our presence. We need more people. These are toxoids in a late medieval age. Yeah, we'll come back to that. It's not a requirement as of yet. All right. Scientist. Okay, you're not on a council or anything. Okay. Let's make your tuner. Oh, we found a type. Neat. More that. Nothing really to talk about. Go. Yeah, you know what? That's okay too. Ooh, daily hull regen. That'll be nice. Let's see. Oh, right. And we got those now. Sure, we'll go for afterburners. That's okay. Someone leveled up. We don't want that one, because that's not really a thing we're working with. Resilience. Make them live a little longer here. Let's go ahead and... You're building a destroyer. Okay, we'll queue up a construction ship next. And then hit upgrade. Our head of research, who is also a governor. Charisma. With our edicts fund. Okay. Old is an understatement. The team has made it into the ruins and found it to be quite safe. Several Sol artifacts have so far been discovered along the route the expeditionary team has taken. Trinkets, tools, odds and ends, that sort of thing. A cursory analysis reveals them to be over 100,000 years old. The supplies of the team are running low, so they are entering the base camp. Meanwhile, a secondary expeditionary team's heading out. Alright. I think... Yeah, we're okay for here. The burners. Oh, we got that coming up, which is good. We have access to an L-gate, so that'll be interesting. Let's go for that next. Reduce our food upkeep. Oh, hang on a sec. Do that, and then we're going to queue up some removal. Try and see what we can do with this planet. Is there anything we can do about the eggs? Squash the eggs. Non-technical has xenology. One versus two. Okay. 5% chance found. Oh, okay. So there's an alien queen relic option potential. Alright, but we need xenology. That's a society research, usually. Alright. We don't need chemical plants. That's yet. Let's actually go ahead and set it to research station output so that can get going a little faster. After an extensive search across the ruins, the secondary expedition team recovered only a handful of artifacts. Okay, whatever. Oh. We found the quantum... Oh, that's the end of it. But we found the quantum sphere. And inspiring designs. This is a barren world, which we need climate change for. Neat. Encryption and code breaking. What fun. Fossils discovered. Fossilized remains from several different species that do not appear to have been indigenous to Maleka have been found in a large secluded valley on the planet. They all date roughly from the same time period within the span of a few centuries, some 3.6 billion years ago. Each of these species seems to have evolved in its own unique biosphere, and all appear to have been sapient. Strangely, every fossilized individual found so far shows signs of having met a violent end. And now we have a site. I have a site for that. Wonderful. Alright, and you're in the process of upgrading. I think if we send the two of you over here... Yeah, I think the two of you combined can clear out Amora Vale. Nice. Now those attacks here. Now put... Sure. What was this one we just picked up? Archaeology, Archaeo Studies, Planet Blocker. No Xeno Studies yet. We'll allow this one, I guess. Oop. Okay. Breaching some locked doors in that one. Research proposal. Our scientists on the observation post above Reiglyn 3 have requested a science ship help them gather specimens from the planet's surface for the purpose of research. They would like to covertly abduct some of the pre-FTLs and perform tests on them. They will be safely returned to the surge with their memories erased. No, I don't feel like being a probing alien species. Alright, now I got this construction ship I want to use for some macro engineering. Where's a good place for this? Beetlejuice. You are a class what star? Class F. Alright, this'll do. Oh, shroud time. In there, scrub around a bit. Ah, so it is, and so it shall always be. Ship repair. Well, you know what? Weapon strength would be nice. Dang, we got it for 5 years. Okay. And we just finished upgrading. Less. Don't have naval shipyards yet. Alright, I think our construction ships are just about finished with everything. Alright. Finally finished building out everything. Just until we get this done. What did we just research? Yeah, we don't need to do that. Ooh. Psionic supremacy. Resources from us. Oh yeah, that's so good. Let's see. Oh, expand the council. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. Some more job stuff going on here. Let's go ahead and throw an energy grid on it. And for this mining world, do we even have the mining building yet? We didn't. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. And 2 more. All right, so you're good. Next up, let's see. Middle of terraforming. Have a wrecked Titan. Nah, we don't need to do that yet. I was sworn I was about to do something, but now I've forgotten. Right, we're going to gather our forces. Set them at the edge of here. Just in case one moves faster than the other. Yes, we don't care. And we have our science ship out here doing its thing. Oh. Message in a bottle. As we expected, the interior of this solar sailor is appropriately archaic. The bridge resembles the deck of an old planet-bound sailing ship designed to sail on watery seas. The deck plating appears to be metal, but most surfaces are covered with carved wood, a contrast to the glass-like substance on viewports and data screens. Powering up the ship's computers, we have found a data file with an old-fashioned seafarer song. According to our archaeologists, this melody was once known as a sea chanty, or space shanty. We are attempting to transcribe the lyrics. Ah, neat. all with aliens. Let me see if I can get a look at you. Oh, you're the crystalline folk. Ah. Four gas giants enshrouded by a vast plasma field share a close orbit around the Tiana Vex system's primary. The charged plasma field extends well into the atmospheres of these gas giants, and this unique environment serves as a breeding ground for a large number of spacefaring organisms. These organisms are all minuscule, with one notable exception. The massive Tianki. This system must be where they originally evolved hundreds of millions of years ago, before they ranged deeper into the galaxy. Given the extremely rare properties of the system's plasma field, this is likely the only place in the galaxy where they can reproduce. Ah, neat. Ah, that's a shame that's all the way over there and I can't do anything with it. Like a nature preserve. Y'all ready? Y'all aggressive? Good.
Technology secured.
Go. But first, precursor. We breached one of the locked doors and everything. Cool. What do we research? Exotic gas refinery. Sure. Heritage site? No Xeno studies yet. Alright. Oh, you know what? Oh, yeah, no, that's going to take... No, you know what? Let's do it. See what happens. Research the dynamic core igniter to see if we can terraform that planet. Alright, here we go. We are fighting. And we are winning. Appropriately. Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Alright. Now for this final fleet. Exterminated. Alright. I am, however, going to grab you, have you research the projects, and survey the system. We'll establish an embassy. Immediately after completed restoration and reactivation of the data files, a thrumming musical cadence surged throughout the ship, accompanied by the auto-tuned voices of ancient mariners. Transcription as follows. Come, all you young spacefarers, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of our fish from the sea. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, then we'll all be together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, hey, blow ye winds blow. Out to the galaxy, the steady she goes. I'm pretty sure this goes to a she, Santy. I just don't know the tune for this. Up come the solar winds, taking us far, all through the space lanes and out to the stars. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, there we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, hey, blow ye winds blow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Was there anything in here I needed? I don't think so. Alright, continue. Oh, we just finished. Every chamber of the building is covered with monitors. Oh, hey. Get to you in a second. Hollow screens and visualization globes. They appear to have been used to monitor everything going in and out of orbit from this world. Billions of miniature satellites must have been used originally to watch everything on and around this world. Not much is left from these, however. The data storage units on some of these visualization globes should still be recoverable. That's a lot of surveillance. And we found experimental weapon. Yeah. That is really good. That increases our weapons range and engagement range. And the Archaeo weapon tech. Okay, yeah, that's going to be really nice. Ancient Behemothah. Occasionally surfacing in the upper atmosphere of Mardum 1 in the Mardum system are ancient behemothars. These hyper-intelligent creatures are several million years old and are home to entire ecosystems of symbiotic fauna and flora. Some of these organisms are able to interface directly with their home behemothar in special chambers in order to share information with the host. Certain animals are sometimes given the role of interpreter, serving as liaisons between visiting sentient life and the behemothar itself. That's pretty cool. And now we grab this last one. Yay. And now we got some gene mod points.
Star system charted.
Let's crack over to our species.
Hulks vivisected.
And we cannot create a template? Really?
Spawn life form encountered.
Oh, we need gene tailoring. We haven't researched that yet? Okay, fine. I would have had it by now.
Hulks.
Get back to it.
Technology secured.
Okay. We'll leave it there. Alright. Alright, you go back and heal up. You...
Technology secured. Hulks vivisected.
just head back. Go ahead and upgrade that. Alright. Oh, we found volatile modes. Neat. Where did our... I got a bunch of instruction ships. Let's send all of you down here, except for you. You're going to go here.
Technology secured.
Yep. Got the damn... Ooh! Pause on that. Grab that. I think. Yes? Yes. It would have been nice to have had a lot earlier, but here we are. We're psionics. Okay, that's nice too. Why are my leaders getting all these negative traits? And everyone just finished. We have not only succeeded in terraforming Arrakis 3, but we have done something even better. During the final stretch of the process, our terraforming specialist managed to make it a perfect home for our local fauna, creating a planet eerily similar to Tor'el. All our local plant life is there, but none of the familiar terrain. The planet shall be known as Tor'el 2. Nah. Engineered beauty. Oh, great, we got a bunch of these. Faster than initially estimated, and time to experiment. Its natural taste has been enhanced to both aesthetically pleasing and utilitarian. Amenities or happiness and immigration pool. Let's see. One of these had a thing where there was an immigration push, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll have to get for the amenities. You. Did you have that piece? No? Okay. Well, I'll give you amenities anyway. Alright, neat. Now we can go ahead and... Oh, strange eggs are gone. Alright. Yeah, such as it is. Let's go ahead and start... Oh, wait, nope. Let's wait until we modify our species. What are we at? Still researching. 6 months. Okay. We'll let that continue on. Ooh. More lyrics. Up come the Cape Dragon in search of our home, through space to a place that's beneath the waves and foam. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. And when the wind blows there, then we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds, fringeward, hey, blow ye winds, blow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. Up comes the Tiyanki, the king of deep space, racing our ships in a hyperspace chase. Repeat the course. Up comes Leviathan, tentacles grasp, choking our ship as we shiver and gasp. That's pretty cool.
Technology secured.
Tech. Okay, yeah, that'll do. We don't need subspace yet. Got our governor. Ooh. Worker pop research output. That'll be useful.
Technology secured.
And we have the ancient igniter. Let's go ahead and just start that.
Star system.
More lyrics. Up
Technology.
come the lithoids, all hewn from their stone. These boulders are bolder when they're not alone. Of course. Up come the necroids, all fearsome and great. You can't kill them, mateys, they'll reanimate. Up come swarms of robots, get ready to run. Fright 1, 10, a dozen. 1101. Ancient survey marker. A small short-range transmitter has been located on the surface of Nifra 4. It appears to be an ancient survey marker placed here aeons ago to mark a large deposit of precious minerals. The miners it was meant for evidently never arrived, as the deposit is still here. Or it was that big. Alright. A scientist here. You're off doing that. What are you doing right now? Beacon of Eternity. Okay. In that case, we'll give you a collective wisdom. Asteroid Blast Door. A very large structure of some kind occupies most of the interior of asteroid blah blah blah. The blast door with which one served as this structure's only entrance still can't be opened, but a passage has been dug from the other side of the asteroid. Drills have so far been unable to penetrate the thick outer wall of the structure, but this method still seems to afford the best chance of gaining access. Despite their age, the blast doors have proven nearly invulnerable. New World Order. Preaching a radical doctrine of planetary unification, a charismatic leader has appeared. Now only a small and relatively ill-equipped band of rebels stand opposed to majoritarian rule. Watch and learn, aid the leader, aid the rebels. It's not our place to get involved. Let's just see how this plays out. Let's see. Ooh, macro engineering will need that. That place is set. Zoom in. Make another one. Let's do this one. Terraforming stuff. Let's do a more thorough investigation. Why not? Talk to the Shroud.
Star system charted.
Your future. Not one of many, it shall come to pass. As surely as the sun rises, it is your destiny. Oh, make an avatar.
Technology secured.
Did you do it? We did, yes. A hole has finally been drilled through the outer walls of the structure inside the asteroid. The interior is a vast command center or bunker of some sort, littered with the decayed remains of thousands of dead aliens. Sifting through all this to gain a clear picture of what exactly was going on inside this asteroid will take considerable time. Alright. Build it. Our exploration has revealed a glance of ancient history, displaying the zeal and courage of ancient explorers. Clearly, the captain used this space shanty to motivate and coordinate the crew. Perhaps they even sang along. Our archaeologists are suggesting this performance should be preserved in a museum installation. As for the ancient melody, which has grabbed all the lyrics we can find and added them to our databanks, our own Sailors now have a habit of singing versions of their own space shanties, which should improve their morale and efficiency. We rose from the ocean, reached for the sky, and we're building an empire that will never die. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, then we're all together, boys. Blow ye winds fringeward, blow ye winds blow. Out to the galaxy, steady she goes. It's time to untether from this ancient vessel, casting off the hawser as we set sail on solar winds, steady as she goes. And now we get extra sublight speed. That's cool. For the rebels on Logran 3, the future appears grim. Under the inspired leadership of Prussian Principe, pro-unification forces have seized power in most of the planet's population centers. Unity is imposed with an iron fist. Any dissent swiftly crushed. And we got the all-knowing achievement. Now what do we got? Okay, this one. Oh, that was good. All right. Oh, they're dead. The asteroid once served as a hidden capital of a relatively large interstellar empire that dominated this section of the galaxy several thousand years ago. From this fortified command center, this ruling elite, along with thousands of military and civilian officials, administered the empire while safe from the violent reprisals their harsh policies often inspired. Contact with the rest of their empire seems to have been handled exclusively through encrypted subspace transmissions and a single freighter which made periodic visits to resupply the base and transfer personnel. Indeed. The cause of the solar radiation resonance observed around the corona of Vartavar turned out to be an unusual crystal formation capable of enduring the heat. Having brought the crystal aboard, our scientists are startled to realize that the strange resonance was reproducible. First, they exposed the crystal to the same solar radiation, producing an identical result to the initial recorded phenomenon. It also seemed to create resonances with all energy waves we sent through it, forming new colors and sounds never before observed by LD. Such frequencies could change the way we view the universe. Alternatively, we can develop research applications for a crystalline structure capable of surviving the intense heat of a star. X-ray lasers. All right. Okay, still waiting on that. Oh, right. Did I ever set this off? No, I didn't do that. What the ISS ruler of Horns found on Batavar 5A were not buildings, but surprisingly regular mineral outcroppings. Science officer Gershama asserts that these angular blocks of rock are the product of the interactions between tectonic plates. Their shapes the result of the unusual tectonophysics inherent in the planet's crust. The perfect angularity, crust faults, implies a possibility of aliens tampering with the crust at some point. All right. Oh, we found a pre-Spacian species. Yay. The instability caused by the corrupt and ineffectual local leaders on Lorgran 3 has galvanized public support around the rebels' cause. In the planet's major urban centers, Patrician Pusep has ordered the troops to carry out a series of brutal street-by-street incursions to weed out the resistance. What are you doing here? From what we can be pieced together, it appears the resupply freighter collided with the asteroid due to a thruster malfunction. The resulting explosion damaged the blast doors and destroyed the asteroid's subspace transmitter, permanently severing all contact with the outside world. Trapped with no hope of rescue, the asteroid's inhabitants slowly succumbed to starvation or suicide. The last logs of their single surviving subspace receiver confirmed that their empire, suddenly bereft of its capital, descended into civil war and anarchy. A real, Joseph Stalin moment there. Let's see, you're on that, so we'll make you explorer. Alright. We will not risk an altercation for these minerals, because they belong to somebody else. It'll also be a good gesture. I typically don't bother with that sort of thing, because, like, we have minerals. Alright. Oh, someone else. 1 second. Ah, you're the, right. Trade value, influence. We'll take unity. Predaceous plant life. Science officer Kashama has made some troubling finds on Gigastructural 3. All these threes. Plants megaflora, not only widespread and gargantuan in proportion, but also predatory. Various species of carnivorous plants rest patiently on its surface, releasing aromatic lures into the air and waiting for prey to come near. Sensitive tendrils on the terminus on the plant's leaves register the approach of animals, resulting in the plants snapping shut around their hapless prey, which are left to be slowly corroded by digestive acids. Gershama warns that future colonists will have to steer clear of these predatory plants as they appear more than capable of trapping a lone adult eld. Yeah. We have received word of our downed supply ship's cargo. We would like to extend gratitude to you for taking the time to recover it without need for our intervention. Our pleasure. Expedition needs to spot to set up camp. Excellent. Power plays. Given the failure of any one group to seize control of Reiglyn 3, the planet has descended into chaos. Local warlords vie for power, and increasingly radical social movements spring up overnight. As the planet continues through the greatest upheaval in its history, peace remains a distant dream. That's unfortunate. An abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Tor'ellian 4. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably when the pod's mothership exploded, and preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the ISS Ruler of Horns managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien clad in resplendent uniform. Clutched into one of its claws was a small picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. Alright. Oh, we're at the point where we need more jobs. Can we squash the eggs? Yes, we can. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll do the crystal mines. I think that's all we can do for you. And you. You want energy credits, but you don't have a lot of room for energy credits. I don't know why you're set to be an agricultural world. Oh wait, crystal mines. Yes. Here. Moat harvesting traps. Oh geez, we had these. Okay, don't have to worry about that, but we are going to go ahead and build another of these. You. More features we can dismantle. Very least. realize you had a food increase. We'll go ahead and throw down an agricultural district just so we get some diversity there. Alright, we'll give it a little bit here because we need to be getting off soon. Alright. Nope. Strange flows. Disturbances caused by orbiting science ship sensors are nothing compared to the complications being encountered on the surface of Zolvar 2b. Extreme magnetic fluctuations summon Nora's force, making equipment go haywire. Right, keep digging.
Technology secured.
More research on the precursor expedition. Outgrowth speed.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Okay.
Blocker cleared.
Year 0. In a stunning turn of events, Pusip has been deposed. Aligning with several opportunistic generals within the regime, rebel forces succeeded in launching a coordinated planet-wide attack. Before the pro-unification commanders knew what was happening, their positions were overwhelmed. Paraded in chains through the streets of the capital, Pusip was quickly executed. Victorious rebels have granted the planet's regions the authority to dictate their own affairs. After years of war, a tenuous peace has descended. Neat. All right. Ah, that one's done. Pause real quick. You were the one with that, I believe. Oh, it's a xenomorph colony now. Take care of that. All right, let's get our 2 transports and land them on that planet, I think. Yeah, let's go ahead and land them here. It'll be something at least.
Receiving communications.
Go back to here. That one going. Go to you. Go there. Food. All right. Yeah, maximum minor artifacts, which is nice.
Technology secured.
All right. Should be wrapping up here in a few minutes. That's our next target. Ah, yes, we wanted to...
Technology secured.
Could add one more thing and get rid of one thing. But is there anything else we really want to put on these people? Doesn't feel like it.
Technology secured.
Oh, living ships. That'll be useful at least. Buy the template and research, get that going, and then after that we'll take that species and set them to everything else. Once the surface expedition managed to solve the problems with the malfunction equipment, the nature of the magnetic malfunction started to reveal itself. The raging oceans and rivers of lava down on Zoltar 2b are in fact not made up of conventional magma. It's molten metal. Metals at this temperature tend not to have particularly strong magnetic properties. Not even the sheer volume of molten metal should create an active field of this scale. So what's causing it? We are witnessing the inhabitants of Logran 3 take their first steps towards enlightenment. They look upwards, opening themselves to the mysteries of the universe. An artistic expression develops within their culture. So does art's power to capture the spiritual striving of their society. They yearn for something beyond themselves to believe in. Well, that's neat. Okay. And Shroud. Yeah, we don't need anything right now. Get an L-gate insight. Okay. Yeesh. We're having trouble trying to keep up with everything. This is a... drop a bunch there. Just to help get ahead of the whole shebang. And we'll drop... here. What are you doing? And then we'll go to features, bing, bang, boom. Just start turning off features where possible. Oop, wrong button. Hit the overlay. All right. Okay. All right. I think that's going to do it for today. Oh. Precursor Expedition. We'll get some artifacts. Cool. All right. So, I think that's going to conclude things for today. So, thank you all for watching. It's been pretty fun here. Hopefully next week we'll be able to stream a bit longer. In either case, I hope you enjoyed us watching the Empire grow here into something that is trying to find its play of where it should interfere and when it should not. But I have a good feeling that we're going to be in a pretty good position pretty soon. So, if you are watching this here and just been quiet about everything, well, thanks for stopping by. And if you're watching a VOD, hey, thanks for watching. Like the stream, subscribe if you want to be updated for when I stream again. And remember, have a good evening, stay safe out there, and remember, your story matters. Good night.